Good morning. Until yesterday, I hadn't had any inspiration for today's thoughts. I just didn't have any idea what I should say. Now, I've written many a sermon in my head whilst out running, so I donned my running kit and went out, ever hopeful that the words would come. I hadn't even got to the end of my road, and I realised that my lack of inspiration was actually my inspiration, if you see what I mean. At times we can feel we're lacklustre and not achieving much. We can easily have high expectations of ourselves, that we should be inspired and enthusiastic about things, but then we beat ourselves up when we're not. We may wonder why other people seem to be innovative. They've got all these ideas, they've got energy to get lots of things done. And we may feel that we aren't adequate. But sometimes we don't have to be full of bright ideas and great ambitions. Sometimes we just need to keep plodding on. If I go for a run, I have to keep putting one foot in front of the other until I get back home. No matter how hot and bothered I am or how red in the face, I have to keep doing the same thing over and over, or I won't get to where I need to be. No amount of inspired ideas will help to get me home. And maybe bobbing along in our everyday routines is exactly what helps us to get to where we need to be. To use another analogy, if we were stuck behind a stone wall and just kept chipping away at it, we would eventually get to the other side. Not through any wild ideas or big plans, but just by keeping on doing the same simple thing again and again. We might not think that we're progressing in any way. We might feel stuck in one place, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. But if we keep plodding on, we can all move along life's journey, one step at a time. We don't ever need to feel inadequate when our lives seem ordinary and uneventful. We don't ever need to feel inadequate when we're not having grand ideas. And we don't ever need to feel inadequate if we stick to the same daily routines every week. Because sometimes the simplest and the most mundane things can be the very things that help us to get where God wants us to be. Enjoy your day.